You can increase your productivity by 5 or 10 times overnight by putting the 3 methods into action that I'm going to give you in my free course. So go download it right now by clicking the link just below here. Every time you get a really good insight or idea of something you want to do, a new thing you want to improve, then turn it into a project. If you don't turn it into a project, most often we just act on it right away and then we fall out of it a couple of days after and so, okay, that was it. It's like baking a cake and then putting it into the oven and pulling it out again 2 minutes after and saying, oh, that's a crappy cake. I never want to use that recipe again. Right? We want to create a real cake every single time. So the first thought that should be in your head every time you get this insight, this inspiration, is to say, how do I turn this into a project? Let me see. Be like a scientist that tries this method out. Let's say it's going for a run every morning. Then you say, okay, what does it take for me to go for a run every morning? Well, I might need 3 alarm clocks, one just right besides my bed, one in the living room and one in the basement that's very loud, so I have to go all the way down there in order to get out. I might have to put my workout clothes beside my bed so it's easy to jump into. And so how do I support myself? And then you create that project, you make it as easy as possible to follow through for 30 days. And because then you bake a cake, then you get a result. You get to experience what that means to live like that for 30 days. And that creates something lasting. You might even fall back into old behavior and not go for a run for a month, for a year. I don't care. But you will have remembered, because you did it for 30 days, how it felt to live like that. And if you do that every time you get inspired, every time you get a good idea or a great insight, and you turn it into a project, then you get an actual result. You get an actual cake out of the oven. And then eventually what will happen is that you get so many good results that you're finally going to go, or your whole system, your body, brain on the deepest level is going to go, I'm not living the rest of my life without running every day or 5 times a week or whatever it is, right? But if you never create projects and do it for an extended period of time, you never get the result, the experience, and so you never get to the place where you can make that decision to do it, to do what works for the rest of your existence.